Okay, we're here with Michelle Toro. We're joined now by Marci Speights. What a game for you. You came up with 5 blocks in today's match. You didn't even play in the 3rd set. You had 6 aces today in just 3 sets. That's actually a UTD record. Most aces in that short of a span of time. What were you able to recognize and what they were running on their offense to be able to be so successful?
Well, we trained a lot this week in practices for blocking and really pressing on the block, and we were training to block their outside hitters because we knew that their outsides were their strongest hitters. So I was just really holding still, not trying to cheat my way to the right side or to the middle, and really push to the outside and get up on the outside block.
In all of our practices, we set hula hoops out, and we really aim for every spot, like the corners and the triangles and everything. And so my coach told me, hey, serve to this person. So I found a corner over there, and I just kept on serving to it, and it kept on working. So
you guys have been in a lot of long matches lately, a lot of marathon matches.
Yeah.
How important was it to come out and get a sweep today?
I think it was a really good, really good home sweep, if that makes sense. It's really good to sweep at home and then just go into the rest of conference. We're about halfway through our first round of conference now, and it's really nice to just be so confident moving on to the next couple of games.
All week during practice, our coaches work so hard in getting us reports on what each team is going to do. So we really work. We start and then we compete against each other, and we figure out what the weaknesses of the other teams are and what the strengths are. And so offensively, we work against them in that aspect, and then defensively, we figure out where they're going to hit to, and we practice just going straight to that spot. So our whole week basically is just over which team we're going to play and what their strengths and weaknesses are.
The 10-2 record now, perfect so far in conference play. The fast start, how much does that mean to you guys in moving forward when you really begin to kind of get into the heart of things?
It's really good now, and it's definitely important, but I think our main focus really is to do well at the conference tournament. And conference play is good; it definitely helps to win, but we really want to be peaking at the end of our regular season.
I think this was a huge motivational win for us because we really swept them, and we were really excited about that, and it's home, and so I think this is going to be a good push for the rest of our season, and just keep on practicing as hard as we do and keep on going.
Cool. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do you do much hunting?
I don't.
Okay, well, where did you learn that shot? Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. That was a trick question.
I don't know.
Thank you so much for your time, Mary. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
And we're joined now by head coach Marci Sanders. A 3-0 sweep today. You guys have been in a lot of marathon matches lately. How important was it to get the sweep?
It was good. I think our kids had some rest this week, and we really needed it, especially going into next week where we have to go down to Austin and go to Belton. So we really needed to get some extra reps in this week and get some rest.
You guys moved to 10-2 now. You're 4-0 rather in conference play. It's been a fast start. Really, what has been the key to your success thus far?
I really feel like our returners have done a really, really good job leading this team. It's been so fun watching Taylor Toso grow up, and she's become a really great leader for us. I think Bethany Werner is doing an awesome job for us too, and Kayla Jordan. Those 3 are right now our captains, along with Abby Barth, who's out, but she's still in working with the team. So that group has done really good things for us.
Did you know a new record was set today for UTD?
I did not know that. What is the record?
Marci Speights had 6 aces in just 3 sets. That is a new UTD record.
Oh, nice.
So,
good for her.
Talking a little bit about that, obviously as a coach, you're the one that's calling, where you want the ball to be served, what zone you're looking at. What did you see in that defense to kind of help her be able to achieve that?
We challenged Mary earlier this week to be a serving specialist for us, and she has had the role change from libero to more of a DS role. So she really stepped up and did the things she needed to do and mixed it up when she needed to. So I'm proud of her. Thanks for letting me know that. I was not aware of that.
I am happy to let you know. So moving forward now, really, what are the challenges for this team, especially you kind of go to that last set. You guys were blowing it wide open. You got the last set. It got a little bit more competitive. What do you need to do in the week of practice to kind of clean things up as you move forward?
Well, I got some people in and mixed things up a little bit. I think that we do have to do a better job no matter who's on the floor. We've got to execute. And so we had some points in there that got away from us, but I feel like the kids stepped up, and I think they were confident that whole time knowing that they were going to be okay. But I think that's one of the things we definitely have to do is no matter who's on the floor, we have to do our jobs and do it to exactly how they've learned because they've all been trained the same way.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Okay. That was easy, right?
No, you got it.
Okay. You know what you did?
What did I do?
I think 6 aces was a new 3-set record for UTD.
Really?
Yeah. Coach, staring contest, go. You win. She wins again. Is your favorite movie Enemy at the Gates?
Definitely not.
Is it Shooter? If you had a favorite card in a deck of cards, what would it be?
Definitely an ace.
There it is. Really, you guys have been in a lot of long matches lately, a lot of marathon matches.
I'm sorry.
Hypothetically speaking, if it was a plausible scenario, and a woodchuck was capable, how much wood do you feel that he would be capable of chucking if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Still wrong.
I was trying to make you laugh, and you were doing pretty
We're
well.
putting a blooper on there.
So let me make sure I understand the question. You're asking me how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That is correct.
You know, I think they would chuck a lot of wood.
I think you're right.
I think so.
I think you're right. They, you know, baseball players, a lot of baseball players bred in the woodchuck family. You know, we've seen a lot of the greats. Dustin Pedroia is probably the most famous of the woodchuck family. So a lot of good arms in that family. Yeah, I believe they would be able to throw a lot of wood.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, we don't chuck any wood in volleyball. So
No. And, you know, we don't really live in one of the northern states where there's an abundance of trees and lumberjacks. And so,
you know, and splinters.
Yeah.
You can't have our girls injured.
No, you know, and some people have allergies to mesquite wood and things like that that are abundant here in Texas. So, yeah, no, good call. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.